Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn Mathematics. This is the real numbers, 9th standard. Representation of irrational numbers on the number line. We have represented root 2 and root 3 here. So today we will be representing root 5 on the number line. Irrational number. So root 2 we have represented. I have given link in the description box to go and watch those videos if you have not watched them. Okay, so there are two methods to represent root 5 on the number line. One is the same. This way we can represent root 2, root 3 and then continue to root 4 and root 5. And then represent that arc here. So we will be getting root 5 on the number line, but it takes a lot of time. So this is time consuming method and very lengthy method. There is another method which I'll be explaining to you now, but that will be easier and that takes less time. So we'll move on to the second method to represent root 5 on the number line. So in this method what we are going to do, actually the method is same, but what we are doing is, in the previous case we have selected 1 unit here, only that thing we are going to change. Here we will be taking 2 units distance on the number line. So this 0 we will consider as A and 2 here, because this distance we are taking 2 units, so this 2 we will consider as B, and the rest of the things and rest of the method remains same. I will be telling you why we have to take 2 units here. 2 units distance on the line, and then what we have to do, usually again we have to take perpendicular from B. That means we have to draw angle 90 degree at 90 degree angle at B. So this is it. We have drawn 90 degree angle. Use your protractor to draw 90 degree angle at B. And now we have to take perpendicular distance 1 unit. So it's better to take 1 unit distance as radius and draw an arc on the perpendicular line. And now let us mark this as C. Now you see that we have got A, B, C. If we join A to C, we will be getting a right angled triangle. So let us join A to C. Okay, now we have joined A to C, and you can observe that triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. So we will be getting, this is 90 degree. This side is called as hypotenuse. AB is base and BC is perpendicular, and the length of BC is 1 unit. Okay, so now we will be finding the length of AC, that is hypotenuse, using Pythagoras theorem. So we are using Pythagoras theorem for the triangle ABC. Here angle P is 90 degree, therefore we'll use Pythagoras theorem. The side opposite to 90 degree will be hypotenuse. So AC is hypotenuse here. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Now hypotenuse is AC, so in place of hypotenuse we have mentioned AC. AC square is equal to AB square is the base and BC is the perpendicular distance. Now length of AB we have taken here 2 units, so this we will be representing 2 square plus 1 square. 2 square becomes 4 plus 1 square becomes 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, and when we do the transposition of square on the right side, it becomes square root. So AC is equal to root 5 units. So let us mention here AC is equal to root 5 units, as we have done earlier in root 2. Now we have to take the radius as AC and draw an arc to the number line. So this is how adjust your compass with the pencil of radius root 5 units. So now from O with the same radius, let us draw an arc. So we will be drawing this arc, and that touches the number line at certain point. So this point here, this point represents root 5 on the number line. Okay, 2 units we have taken and 1 unit here. So this point represents root 5. This is it. If representation of root 5 is asked in exam, you can directly take 2 units on the number line and 1 unit perpendicular distance and use this Pythagoras theorem, find the length and then draw an arc. This is it for finding representing root 5 on the number line, and I will tell you why I have taken 2 units here and how to represent the remaining few more irrational numbers on the number line in my next video. Thank you.